What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, number one. Number two, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join our family. Number three, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time we drop a new video over on the channel. If you've not been to the channel, that leads me to number four. Number four is you should go check out the channel. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but we're dropping 2 Minecraft videos, 2 anime game videos, Final Fantasy, but we're currently dropping Legos instead of Final Fantasy because we finished up Final Fantasy 3, so we'll be starting Legos this week. Fantastic. Back to the Harry Potter series, but that doesn't matter. We're going to be picking up on One Piece Pirate Warrior 4, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so we left off. We had gone to the Elephant in the Sea, which was where Sanji and everybody had headed while we were finishing up Delaros because we split. If you've not checked out the rest of the series, highly recommend checking out this game. If you haven't checked out my One Piece Pirate Warrior 3 series, highly recommend checking that out. But we made it to Cake Island. We fought with Sanji. Now we're picking back up. We're talking to Big Mama Snail. But this one's a little bit different than One Piece Pirate Warrior 3. Number one, the graphics are better. Fighting style is the same, but the battle mechanics are a little bit different. You don't have to charge up the yellow bar. You still level up by coins. Once we get through this cutscene and we get into battle, I will show that and break that down for you guys. But basically, we've had to break Cake Island into 2 parts, roughly. There's just so much here. Jeez. There's Jinbei. This is where Jinbei ends up leaving. Now, if you don't know who Jinbei is, he was during the war where we were trying to save Ace. We broke Jinbei out of jail because he refused to go to the summons as one of the 7 warlords. And this particular time in the anime, he is going to basically not be part of Big Mama's pirates. And he's going to end up joining Luffy's crew, but that's a little bit later. Now, if you've not this far in One Piece, spoiler alert, but I can't help it, you're watching it. At this point, I would click off if you don't want to be spoiled or have it spoiled for you, because I'm going to talk about it, because this is what we're going through at this point. So Sanji has been scheduled to marry one of Big Mama's daughters because of his father, I guess, who Big Mama reached out to or wanted to have them as part of her family because of their history, the Vinsmoke. Now, Sanji is a failed child of the Vinsmoke. He basically engineered for his children to be basically weapons. But right before they were born, the mama tried to cancel out what he had done. But they all turned out weapons with abilities, except for Sanji. Through all the tests as a child, he failed and he was shunned. And he eventually was able to escape. And with that, basically the Vinsmokes disowned him. He disowned them. If you don't know anything about Sanji's backstory, Sanji left, tried to become a chef, and as a child, and then pirates attacked his ship. With that being said, he ended up, the pirates had attacked him. There was a storm at a point, and him and the captain of the pirates survived on the island. And basically, he opened a restaurant after that, and Sanji trained under him. Then joined Luffy's crew, and that's just small backstory. But the reason they got Sanji to cooperate was because of Zeph. They said they would go and kill him and everybody at the ship that he worked on. So they're holding that Hanja over Sanji because Sanji cares for the old man, whether he's willing to admit it or not. With that being said, Luffy finds out that Sanji's been took here. Now, the whole plot behind this is, if you haven't watched the anime, is that basically they plan to kill Sanji and his family at the wedding. Don't really know what they benefit from that, but that is the main goal. I don't think the Vinsmokes know that, but Sanji finds out about it. He overhears Puddin talking, who he's supposed to be marrying. With that being said, he hates his family, but he wants to save them. It just is what it is. and that will come out a little bit later, I'm assuming. Right now we're fighting as Brooks. The blue bars are health. If you watch my One Piece Pirate Warrior 3, or if you've played it, you know there was a blue bar and a yellow bar. There's simply just a blue bar. There's no final rush. You do enter a power-up mode, and you get to use, if you look at the right screen where the things are flashing, these are my 4 abilities and moves I'm able to use for Brooks. Now I can change those up as I go through the game and unlock new moves and new strategies for him. And you just basically use the right trigger and then the D-pad in that direction. And you can use that when you're powered up as well. Really cool. So there's no 4 yellows or 3 yellows or double yellows or holding down. So like I said, the game mechanics are a little bit different. Also, there's no treasure events. There's no the Sudoku looking thing. You still get coins. That's still how you level up and stuff. But overall, now what's really cool about this, I don't know if they're going to show it, but Brooks actually got captured by Big Mama and ends up sleeping, and it's her new toy. But he ends up finding the red poneglyph, and he makes a copy of it before they get out of there. Now what's important about that, if you don't know, there's poneglyphs all over the world. The poneglyphs is who Robin's people researched the ancient language, and that's why her whole island got annihilated with a buster call. She was the sole survivor. That's why she's the enemy of the Marines, because she can read it. Now what's on them? There's several different things on them. A couple of them hold secret weapons. That's what Crocodile was looking for when Robin was with him. I think he was looking for Pluto, a massive weapon. What Robin wants to learn, and what her archaeology island was trying to learn, is the missing history. Apparently there's a big gap of missing history. I don't know if it's the Dark Ages or whatever. And she's trying to figure out what happened, because after that is when the world government was established. And I think something happened in between that, dealing with the celestial dragons. And that's what her island was trying to research. Now, with that being said, there's also poneglyphs that are red, and that's how you get to the last island. Now that's where, if you've watched the anime, that is where Gold Roger got to before he died, and supposedly where the One Piece is. He left everything in one place. Now the last island, if I'm not mistaken, is called Laugh Tale. Now you have to have all 4 of these poneglyphs to get to the last island. Your log pose won't just get you there. You have to have this map and have a navigator and someone to be able to read it. So Luffy has people on his crew to get him there, but they need these 4 red. Now we know for sure, based off the anime, that there is one definitely at Big Mama's control. There was one on the elephant. I think there's one in Wano under Kaido's control, and I'm not sure about the 4th one. I would assume Shanks maybe has it, but I don't know. Because before Whitebeard died, it was Whitebeard, Shanks, Big Mama, and Kaido. Now it makes sense that Kaido would have one in the land Wano, and the fact that Big Mama has one, it would lead me to believe that Shanks or Whitebeard has the other one, because the other one is on the elephant's back, if I remember correctly. And I think there's one in Wano. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm not sure. So I know the whereabouts of 2 for sure. I'd have to re-look up where the 3rd one is. But I definitely don't think the 4th one has been shown yet. I may be wrong. I am, in the anime myself, I'm in Wano. I have purposely quit watching it a while back because I'm the type of person that likes to binge watch. Which makes it really hard when you got big stuff going on. Every once in a while, I'll get really in depth and follow it every week when big stuff's dropping. But a lot of times, I like to watch it back to back to back to back, because when something big happens, they don't do it in just one episode. Never have, never will. It's at least a 2 or 3 episode type thing. So for me, as an anime person, I personally like to binge watch it. Now, so I'm in the thousands for sure. I'm at the main battle on the island. Luffy, if I remember correctly, last episode I was on, Queen just started shooting people with this gun that turned them poison, turned them into violent creatures, and the music guy has the antidote, and Drake just got found out as a spy, and Zoro is fighting for the antidote. That's where I'm at. Now, I've seen different things drop where Luffy and Zoro make it to the top. dealing with the samurais. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've not made it that far. Therefore, I'm not going to talk about it. I haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it for myself. But I'm probably a good 30 episodes behind now. I've been putting it off a little bit longer. I've kind of started some other ones that are short that I want to finish before I dive back into it. I'm a huge One Piece fan. I'm a huge Naruto fan. I'm a huge Bleach fan. I'm excited that Bleach is back. And I love Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Boruto has been a hard pill for me to swallow as an anime person. I'm not a fan of it, not in the beginning. But there are parts about it that I can respect. And the story is still progressing, leading off with the people coming for the person that Naruto and Sasuke finished off in Shippuden. I just haven't had the stomach to continue it. I think I'm on episode 90 of that. So I haven't started the Bleach thing because it just started coming out, and I love Bleach. I love One Piece. I'm not going to tell you my favorite out of the three, but I can tell you that they all have a special place in my heart. So Luffy ends up surviving in the area. He said he would wait for Sanji. Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, I explained this at the end of the last video. You should check that out. But basically, Sanji overheard Puddin just then talking, and he knows. And now Luffy, who didn't fight him or fight back, is about to call him all out on his crap. Because he knows Sanji. He knows something weighs on Sanji's heart. Sanji's a good guy. He said he couldn't become the king of the pirates without Sanji. Yeah, he's telling them that they're being held now as hostage. So there's no way I can run from the wedding. Number 3, my family's being betrayed by Big Mama, and they're gonna kill in a few hours. I don't owe them anything. Like, this is deep talk. Sanji's got a lot on his mind. That's not a good enough answer. There we go. Knock some sense into Sanji. Tell me how you really feel. Sanji don't want to leave that crew. That crew is his family. It's the only family he's had besides the old geezer. Oh, this is tough. There's that smile. No different than Nami. No different than Robin. It's there. Luffy loves his Namikin. It quit raining. The sun shined on Sanji. I also think personally this had to happen separate. Because I feel like if Zoro would have been here during that, I don't think there would have been no recovery. Maybe after it came out, but I don't know. Jinbei! Sanji's smart. Now he's one of the worst generation, just like Luffy, Law, Kid, the Drake, the guy with the tarot cards, the music guy. There was a guy with wings. There was a chick that ate a lot. Was there 9 or 11 or 13 of them? I don't remember. I'm trying to really remember how many were part of the worst generation. But right now, there's 2 of them here. Law is in Wano, and 2 of them work for the guy in Wano, and Kid's been captured by Kaido, which is in Wano. So there's currently 4 of the worst generation there. 2 working, 1 kidnapped, 1 in hiding. Luffy will make 5 when we get there. Oh, and Drake. I forgot about Drake. Drake is undercover. So that makes 6. Veggie goes the other way. There's a dude with wings. There's a chick that eats a lot. So there's at least 9 that I can call for sure. That's the guy right there. He's got observational hockey. What a beautiful eye. She's never been told she was beautiful. Yeah, he broke her. She's been called a disgusting freak all her life. Sanji just broke her by calling her beautiful. She has the ability to mess with memories as well. That's right, he dodged it. Ah, it's Luffy's! Tons of Luffy's! This is great. I remember this. I think they're disguised as... is it monkeys? They're transformed somehow. I forget. Blocking the path of Big Mama. Sweet. So this is the battle royale that happens at the actual castle. Now my goal was to do this in 2 parts, but I think I may end up having to split it into 3. I'll see how far I get today, and I should be able to let you know by the end of the video how far we get, whether we do it in 2 or within 3, because there's a really big battle that comes up that we fight that guy with observational hockey, and I don't know that he may be at the end of this battle. I'm not sure, but I actually think he's much later, because I don't think Jinbei's rescinded yet. We just opened up the party and we just started destroying things. Jinbei still has to receive. And everybody has to escape. Luffy escapes through the mirrors, ends up fighting this guy. So we'll see. Right now we're trying to... I know what we're doing in the anime. We're trying to trigger Big Mama to go into a rage. I think so she doesn't recognize anybody. With that being said, we have to break a picture. I remember that much. It looks like Sanji's family realizing that there was going to be a betrayal, so they'll end up starting to help out, hopefully. Now, if you notice at the top, this has a shield where we're at. That means we can't claim this area. That's something else I failed to mention. Not all areas can be captured. With that being said, it makes good place to rack up enemies if you're if that's what you're going for. We're at 724 kills, which really doesn't matter at this point, but right now we have to support Jinbei and company and find a way through the Big Mama. Taking out soldiers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had to take out the soldiers. Alright, that took care of that guy. Oh, there he is. His observational hockey and his, is it donut ability? I forget exactly what his fruit is. Oh, we just entered a hyped up mode. I'm going to call it a rush, but it's not like the other rush, so don't get it confused. So the way that it works is, I don't have a lot of time to explain, I wasn't paying attention, but he has a shield. You have to break those shields down for him to take a lot of damage. You can still do damage in the process of breaking the shields down. We just defeated him. His shield is broke down. If you get both shields all the way down, then he goes into an armor break basically, and he can take damage. This is important to know when you're fighting Logi types, because a lot of times they don't really take hardly any damage until their shields are down. It's hard getting their shields down on Logi types. I remember fighting a couple throughout the game so far, and that's my least favorite to fight. But that's just me. I see you made it back up here, guy. Let me go ahead and help you out with that shield. Now I broke the first shield, and it's revamping. When it revamps, it takes another shield. You can damage him while the shield's revamping. I've already took out quite a good portion of his health. Oh, that dude appeared. Lick, dude. He's a pain. Just as much as a pain as this guy is. I've almost got that shield down. As you can see, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. Easy guy. There we go. I took that shield down. Trying to stay locked onto him. Almost got him. The shield come back. He got stuck on the building. Come on, slide down, dude, with your donut. Let me finish you off. I'm in a donut. Alright, he's in pursuit of Brooks. I don't know why he's in pursuit of Brooks. Get out of my way, guys. Alright, we're gonna help Sanji's family, apparently. Which is fine, I don't mind helping Sanji's family. I mean, they're douchebags, but it is what it is. I think our goal is to take out the Licking Dude, but I'm going to take out the commanders again with less on my plate. What's up? I call him Lick Dude. He's got such a long tongue. What's his name? That's moving too much. Percepipro. I'm going to butcher a name in a heartbeat. I'm not good with names, guys. Alright, defeated him. Alright, there we go. Let's go up in here. Bust up the party. We gotta release the German 6. There you go, guys. Help out. Oh. Brooks broke, I think, the picture of her mom, according to the backstory, or the lady that raised her on the island of giants. You know Big Mama's name is Lin Lin? Big Mamaが割れた写真を確認した。あとは叫んで規制を上げるよ。それが誰だか。Who is it, Big Mama? I can't quite remember. Mother's picture. Showed her the broken picture again. That's right. Be angry about that. This lady was really important to her. We got a little bit of backstory of Big Mama while we were here. I didn't. It really doesn't show it here, but. You should have known that wasn't going to work against the big Emperor. Should have known that was going to work. Look at that hockey coming off of her. You were going to be able to do that to the Emperor. You want to retreat? Yeah, that I figured that. Nowhere near as strong as Luffy. Got some really cool. Got a really cool devil fruit though. For sure. They just keep pouring out. We have to follow Beji and support allies reaching the target area. And we got Brooks here. Let's go, Brooks. Hey, there we go. Big Father, Big Mama. Interesting. So I'm stuck in between two buildings here. Help me out. Alright, Brooks, Jinbei, let's head that way. Conqueror's Haki. I love the fact that there was a time skip in the anime. I hated that Ace died. Glad Sabo's back. I'm glad Jinbei's joined the crew. And I'm really interested to know how this works with Kaido, right? Because I think all of the 4 emperors can hold their own against one another. Now, after this incident here, we actually receive a paper. I don't know if they'll show it. We definitely won't see it in this episode. It may be next week's. Because at the rate this battle's going, I don't see us doing the big battle with the donut guy. It's easier for me to describe them than me to try to say their names. With that being said, as well, that battle may not be very long, and I may not include it. I don't know until we get to it. Right now, I'm working through this, helping out Sanji's family and the allies to reach Big Father. But either way, in the actual anime, after we get out of here, our bounty goes up. And according to the paper, we're considered the 5th Emperor of the Sea. With that being said, I don't know how much credit that holds, but I mean, we are supposedly going toe-to-toe in the anime with Kaido at this point. So, you know, there's to believe that, as well as Big Mama as well. But I mean, the original 4 emperors could hold their own. I mean, and that goes for Blackbeard as well. Blackbeard gave Shanks the scar below his eye. He also took Whitebeard's power, so he has 2 abilities. So Blackbeard is a very formidable foe. And I mean, Kaido and Big Mama obviously are, right? So all 4 of them can hold their own. So it's interesting. Is one more powerful than the other? If so, in the anime, if Luffy does defeat Kaido, what's the end game? The final battle, Blackbeard? Is it Shanks? Because there's a lot of theories behind Shanks being what's-his-face's son, who was a celestial dragon, and there's so many different theories, so it's interesting to see where it's going to go. The author of One Piece also released not long ago that One Piece has finally just started. So everything is led up to this point. So this is going to be intense all the way through. I hate the idea of One Piece finishing, but like every good anime, things must come to an end. With that being said, there's a lot of mixed feelings that I feel about it. So we're just gonna focus on this right now. I don't want to get into that right now. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Big Mama? I'm not trying to fight you right now. I think we have to finish off the commander. Nope. That didn't do anything. Whoa. No, he's blocking the path. I gotta go help out here. Might as well take the commander while we go. I don't want to have to backtrack. I don't know if he's one of the ones I need to do. Nope. I still have 4 enemies. Cut across here. There's so many commanders. Let's go, Jinbei. We ain't got time for this. Oh, we defeated one of them. There's another one right here. Yep. Okay, so it's the commanders that are standing in our path. Not the commanders that were back there. Does that mean you're my last guy? That's fair, Donut Dude. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name. Easy. No one asked for you to beat down on my joints like that. Get out my way, dude. Your donut sculpture is blocking our escape. I'm a good guy. I appreciate good art, but I don't. Yours really looks like a pile of doo-doo. Yep, that's what it looks like. I don't even know if you could call that art. There we go. Break that shield. Let's go. Get out of my way. You're such a pain. Got him. Your minds, dude. Yes. Oh, he was just blocking the castle. Alright, come on, crew. We all here? Yes. Oh, it looks like they're going to take that on. Perfect. Oh, you returned to Big Mama. Yes. Did we do it? Yes, we did it. Alright guys, so that's going to be it. We crashed the wedding, we talked to Sanji, we broke out of the prison. A lot has transpired. There's still a lot going on here that I'm sure it will cover. But yeah, check back next week to see exactly what that is, guys, as always.